Hello out there to everyone in YouTube land. It's a rainy, humid morning here. It's an early morning for the late night tool catechism. And being as it's early morning, I've got my favorite morning beverage. The V8 people are watching out there. Today we're going to talk about all of us that like to fiddle in the shop. We all have our dream list. One of the items on my dream list is the Delta 18-900L. It's a very nice drill press that Delta built. I don't know if this drill press is in production anymore or not. It's listed on several retailers, just currently not available. So I decided, boy, I'm probably never going to find one of those secondhand in my area at a reasonable price. So this past Monday on the marketplace popped up a Ridgid drill press, the DP Delta Paul 1550. It's a fairly nice machine. I went and picked it up and negotiated a price of $180, which I feel was a very fair deal. Then, wouldn't you know it, last night, perusing the marketplace when I should have been actually doing things, there it was, the Delta 18-900L. So, as you can see, I've got my Getting Business Done polo shirt on, and I'm going to go and pick it up. Very excited. We'll see how it goes. Again, always feel free to like and follow. So I'm not going to get too crazy with the tripod and microphone. I'm hopeful that I'm speaking loud enough where this all turns out very nicely. As you can see, here is the Delta that I picked up. I will get it unloaded and we'll do a quick overview. These guys are very heavy. As you can see, I brought it about to three-quarter way out. I'm gonna tilt it down and try and carefully bringing up. I really ought to have help. Both of the units, the 18-900L and the DP1550, come with very nice, fairly comprehensive owner's manuals, and luckily the previous owners hung on to them. Here's the Ridgid. This is the DP15501. This has been discontinued by Ridgid. I thought this was a good compromise, being as I couldn't find that Delta I had wanted at a reasonable cost. It's a very decent tool. I'll quick go over a couple of the things that I like about it. Controls are on the front here. You have a nice light. I threw a fairly bright LED bulb in there. You have your switch with safety key if you've got youngsters that like to fiddle in the shop unattended. It runs fairly smooth. 2-belt setup. Here in the cover you've got a guide to show you where to put the belts to get the speed that you want. And then the tensioning system is incorporated with your center pulley. They came with this nice little tool tray. You've got a crank system for raising and lowering your table. As you can see, this has sat for quite a number of years. Got your lock over here. Got some thumb screws. The motor adjusts in and out to also help with the tension a bit. Nice setup. You can see here there's a bit of a difference between the two. The Ridgid is considered an 18-inch and the Delta is considered an 18, 15, 18. Here we've got the big boy unloaded. As you can see, it's a fairly substantial machine. One of the details I like is in the base, you've got the little Delta Chavi. I feel like maybe I should get out some blue paint and jazz that up a bit. We shall see. Needs a bit of cleanup. This too has been sitting quite a number of years. One of the things I like about this machine, it has a nice area for clamping. It's a nice, I don't know if you call it a flange around there, but I like it. The table is very adjustable as far as different angles you can put it at. As you can see, you've got this, and then back here, you can loosen that up. Will I ever use all of that? Boy, who knows, but it's cool. Yeah, the insert in the table, the drill through, replaceable drill through insert, zero clearance setup, has not been drilled through. We'll start here. There is an LED adjustable lamp, manufacturing data plate. As you can see, this is the model 18-900L. Got a number of buttons up front. You saw that that's the LED light. These have a laser setup. They are very adjustable. So you can see one of the laser pods right there. There is your chart for the speeds. There is your spring-loaded tensioner. 2-belt, 3-pulley setup. Key. Got a nice big chuck. This sort of a switch. Flip it on. That too runs nice, smooth, and quiet. Hopefully in the future I'll get into more depth on these machines. We'll do some cleanup. The table on the Delta isn't bad. Likely we'll get to that after I refurbish the Delta contractor saw, put together the big blue G660 chainsaw, and all the other projects that I have buried myself with.